Hey there, fellow hunters. Welcome back to playthrough of Bloodborne. I'm Stubbs the Wizard, your host of the most. And we're playing through as a pure arcane build. Let's take a look at the stats real quick. And what we're doing here. We've got vitality. Actually, we've got all the stats where they're going to end up except for arcane, which is going to 99. And that's what we're doing. So that's pure arcane. And what we've done with the weapons is we've changed the damage output to be bolt, fire, or arcane. Now we do have the physical one that is for viscerals, because that goes by thrust attack. There's a multiplier on that. So that's how we're doing it. There you can see the weapons and the hunter's tools. Now, I have been going through the chalice dungeon. So here's the Thimeru, Central Thimeru, Lower Thimeru. Finish the Hinter Tombs. This is now the Ailing Loran. Pardon me. Which is my next one to do. I apologize, I'm sniffling. I'll have a little bit of allergies to go on. Over here in Indiana, we get the good old allergies going. But I think I'm going to take a little bit of a break from the chalices. Because we've got them all. We've done all the Hinter Tombs already, too. I've taken those chalices back out. And so we got the Ailing Loran is and Ithil Thumeru to do. Not Ithil, Ehil. I always pronounce that wrong because I'm used to Irithil and stuff, and so I say Ethil, but it's Ehil. How do you pronounce that? Ehil, there's no T in it. What we're going to do is I'm going to go and finish up the Forbidden Woods, because if you notice here in my arcane tool, so these are spells. So basically I'm trying to play through as a wizard, or as much as a wizard will let me play as. I mean, even Bloodborne, even as a pure arcane, you've got to go up and hit people with your melee weapons. But I have the Black Sky Eye, which is good for ranged. Augur of Abritus does severe damage on close up. It can substitute for a pistol in many ways, not quite as quick. The Augur of Abritus does the most damage for per bullet if all three of them hit at this point. And the Augur of Abritus does the most damage per bullet, and it costs one bullet. The Accursed Brew here does pretty good damage, and that the Accursed Brew will scale all the way up through, I think, 99. But I want to get my last two tools. Which I have, and I can't get those till after I defeat Rom. So, we're going to go down here and work on getting to Rom. And we'll get the Tiny Tonitrus and the Call Beyond. Now, after I fight the Shadows of Yharnam, I'm gonna come in here and aggro him, Voltaire, to get him riled, because there's another tool I can get called the Whistle of I think Meridas or Madarus, that he attacks you here if you've killed Vulture or if you've crushed 5 of the vermin, and I have no way of getting 5 vermin, I don't think, anymore. And actually, the way you fight them is very easy. You just aggro them and go down this elevator, and they yeet themselves with their own deaths. Alright, so we're going to... We don't need to go that way. We're going to work on getting our... I'm going to do the Black Sky Eye. We're going to get through the Forbidden Woods here. I think I want to go this way first. Maybe, I'll go this way. But I got to remember to get back up on top there. So there's sneaky people up here, snakes. They're hiding. Okay, let's see how Black Guy does to him. Oh, one shots him. Okay, so that's good. That cost 1 bullet. I can snipe them. Oh, hello, sir. Let's see how these do. 2 hits. We can get them fairly efficiently. I feel like there's a ton of them up here. Haven't played in a while, but feel pretty comfortable. So, well, hello, sir. Take that. One of the things I'm going to mention is my friend I'm Not Great is doing this playthrough with me. Well, he's playing at the same time, and we're doing it as a 10-year anniversary celebration of Bloodborne. And gotta make sure I make these jumps. Oh man, barely made that one. And so he and I are playing through it, and I'm doing pure Arcane, as I mentioned. He is doing, I don't remember what's up here. He is doing a new game plus, and so he's doing it just, I don't know, kind of as a, oh hello sir. Man, I couldn't even do a critical on him. Twin Bloodstone Shards, don't really need those. It's not that they won't help, but I'm going to go back down this way. I could have just dropped there. These woods are kind of big and spread out. And the way I think about the woods is there's basically 3 lanes. There's this side, the middle, and then the far end. And the far end is where you're going to get the to the Shadows of Yharnam. So one of the things I'm Not Great and I are doing is we're actually going to work on Bloodstone Shard. Oh, hello, sir. We're going to work on getting through all the chalices. To get to the Queen, which is the actual technical name is Yharnam, comma, Pthumerian Queen. And so to do that, you have to go through the chalices, and it's a little bit of a ordeal. You have to start out with the Thumeru, Chalice, the Central Thumeru, Lower Thumeru, Defiled Thumeru, from memory. I might be missing. I hope I'm not missing any. And then Ihil Thumeru. But on the way, you have to do some other chalices because there's ritual materials you have to get from other chalice types. So, for instance, with I think Ihil, you need to have a Bastard of Loran. Oh, he saw me. Alright, that took more to kill than I wanted. Add up blood gemstone. Not sure I'll need that. Let me see, try to go through here and not leave anything behind. Yeah, this is where I was earlier. Okay. Let me go ahead and take a health potion. I am... Well... Okay, wait, let me finish my thought about the chalices first. So, first of all... So, like I mentioned, you need a Bastard of Loran, and as far as I can remember, you get those from the Ailing Loran chalices. We're gonna go around and get him. So I'm now pretty much doing my full wizard stuff, and see, is this where that big snake is? No. We'll come back to that too. Yeah, there's so much to explore here. It's easy to kind of get lost, forget where you've been, etc. Let's see. Yeah, maybe I should have gone over that. So the other thing that you will notice I have trouble with from time to time is I will do a weird control input. The reason being is I'm not great, and I are also playing what's called well, I can't take credit. I don't want to take credit. But I'm not great came up with the idea of New Game Minus, in which we, in Dark Souls 3, you basically engage in New Game Plus, get rid of all of your gems, not gems, get rid of all of your upgrade materials, find an unupgraded weapon, and you play with that. And you play scaling with your worst stat, is what it amounts to. There was a guy over here. Oh, this is where I've already been. Should be a big worm thing coming out here pretty soon. Oh yeah, I've way backtracked. This is just due to not having played the game in a while. There's one of those big guys. Ignore him for a moment. Alright, now I'm going to try to critical him, so I'm going to go to my physical damage one that'll do more visceral damage. Uh-oh. I guess this will work out okay. The only thing I wish that were better about the Hunter's Tools, aka spells, is if they had a rally component. So we can immediately drop down here. No, we can't. That's up ahead. But they don't. So, as the saying goes, if wishes were horses, beggars would ride. Alright, so we're going to continue down here. Actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and probably end it right about here. I mentioned the Free Time Creators Collective, or maybe I haven't yet, but I mentioned I'm Not Great. He's part of it with me. We're a group of content creators that, well, we do gaming content. We're smaller channels, which means, how do I get up there? Which means a couple things that are of benefit. First of all, you're not going to get as many commercials, if any, because we're too small to have ad breaks, and generally, and then, also, all your comments, we will respond to all of them because we don't get thousands of comments a day or per episode or whatever. So it's all about watching the smaller channels grow, being encouraging. So come out and join us. Just be nice. That's the only rule. But yeah, you'll meet luminaries like I'm Not Great. In fact, I'd recommend his channel first if you like my channel in terms of the play. Content and stuff. Now, we have different play styles, but that's what makes the world go round. But our enjoyment of how we play, and we generally play the same games, it's very similar. So you'll meet him out there. Oh, I think this is going to be the big guys going to come out at me. But you'll meet other people out there like Plumberry Delicious, Mindless Meat, Big Baby J, K-Dog's Kennel, Irish and Opers, all sorts of people. All very kind, very nice people. Remember, it's all about being kind. It doesn't cost you anything. Clear Deep Sea. This is where you can drop. No, that's still not where you can drop down. We'll get there. So anyway, I'm going to put a link in the description to the Discord channel as well as some of the OG channels, and go out and take a look at them. As this video, I'd appreciate a like and subscribe to the channel. It would be great. Give me comments. I'll answer all of them as I've mentioned. Really love engaging with everybody, and I look forward to hearing from you. And thank you for watching. As long as you keep watching them, I'll keep making them. Thanks.